Hey everybody, Jeremy Senpai here. Thank you so very much for clicking on my video, and I hope that you hit like and subscribe. If you have an audio idea that you want to commission, then you're welcome to send me a message over on my Instagram, completely free. And while you're there, give me a follow if you want to see some personal stuff, maybe even some hints at future projects, and so much other cool stuff. But now let's get right into it. And remember, keep calm and put your headphones on. Okay, let's get into it.
Hey, bed. Now. I'm being ridiculous. It is 10 at night, and you are still typing away on your computer. Okay, looks like we're playing hardball. Either you shut that off and come to bed right now, or I will take it and lock you in your study for the night. Hun, it's Friday, and you are typing away on a project that's not even due yet. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about this then. You, when does work end usually? 5 o'clock, yes. And when did you get home today? 8 o'clock, yes. 8 o'clock on a Friday night. 3 hours of overtime. All right. Now, when is this project due? Next Monday, huh? As in not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. And how far along are you on this project? How much progress have you made on it? 70%. And yet you're still typing away on it. Hun, I love you deeply, and I appreciate how hardworking and diligent you are, but look at you. Anyone can see how exhausted you are. You have more than enough time to finish it. Now, come on, shut off. If we're going to argue, let's at least do it while we're cuddling in bed, alright? See, there's the power button. Now take my hand. Now, just follow me. This is the bedroom. Does it look familiar? Oh, fresh sheets and our comforter, straight out of dryer. I know because I did laundry today, and I made double sure that it was all taken care of while we were supposed to have dinner. Exactly. I timed it out almost perfectly. We would have dinner, and then we would curl up in bed together and enjoy the bliss of a warm, freshly laundered bed. And then you showed up 3 hours later and locked yourself in your study for another 2. And what's more, you didn't even eat dinner. I know, it's a little late, but we can make up for that. But for now, come on, bed, bed now. See, doesn't that feel good? Look, hun, I love you very deeply. I love how hardworking and diligent you are, and you're successful. You're good at what you do. But even you have to admit that you overdid it just a bit. I mean, I love you. I really, really do. And I know that you worry about our future and you want us to be doing extremely well, just raking in the big bucks. But, hun, I'm gonna be honest with you, we're we're pretty well off. I mean, everything is paid off. We have a roof over our heads. We ate today. Or should I say, I ate today and you were supposed to eat today. I mean, are you've only taken a few bites whenever we've had dinner together. And I know you're not eating your lunch or your breakfast because I cook it for you, and yet your lunchbox always comes back half full. That is not enough time. And then you just lock yourself in your study and you try to creep into our bedroom, and whenever I cuddle up next to you, you're like you're like a lead pipe. Like you're under a crazy amount of stress. Look, I say this because I love you, and we're doing extremely well off. And I don't want you hurt yourself. And think about it. I want you to take care of yourself too. And aren't you lucky that you have a handsome, well meaning house husband who would bend over backwards for you and will always remind you to take care of yourself? And these things are very, very simple. First, get enough sleep. And trust me, I plan on making sure that you get more than enough sleep. Number two, know when to call it quits. So, think you can agree to these rules if you ever bring your work home with you? If you have more than enough time for it to be due. Like, I would understand if the project was due this coming Monday, but even so, I would still force you into bed and tell you to do it in the morning. But no, you have over a week until it's due, and it's 70% done. See, you have more than enough leeway. You have more than enough time. And last, and probably the most important, feed yourself. And no, the vending machine and fast food doesn't count. I know how much you stress eat whenever you're worried, and you give in to your cravings. I know that you don't intend for that, but I know you so well. And please, you also have to eat well. Because think about it, hon. The last thing you want is to get sick. And it would probably go through our savings if you suddenly took ill and everything. And plus, you wouldn't be able to work while you're recovering. See, you know I'm right. I'm saying these things because I love you and of course I care for you. And please, hon, do not overwork yourself. I mean, you have a handsome trophy house husband who holds down the fort and makes sure everything is taken care of. Please, hon, do not make me a young widower. I cannot. I cannot go back to dating. I mean, if I lose you, I will pretty much just stay in the house all day. I will wear my funeral suit and I will basically just grow old. I will be that creepy old man in the now that the kids make stories about in Ding Dong Ditch because he's cursed or whatever. Don't look at me like that. You know that I read a lot. But the point is simple. Please don't do this to me. See, doesn't that feel great? So, how exactly are you going to make this up to me? I'm just kidding, of course. Tomorrow, Tomorrow is Saturday. We can just sleep in. We can just enjoy our time together. And you know what? Forget breakfast. Let's say we have ourselves a pancake brunch. Let's just sleep in together. I'm not even gonna bother with my morning jog. See? Look at you. You look like you could just fall asleep at a moment's notice. That's the love of my life. Mm, mm. Sleep well. Because I have a whole weekend to spoil you rotten. I really do love you. Don't ever forget that. Hey everybody, Jeremy Senpai here. So here it is, another installment in my House Husband series. If you have any ideas on other House Husband ASMRs you want to hear, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, your senpai is going to give you a very important piece of advice. For every for every hour that you spend sitting down on the computer, take at least 15 to 20 minutes to walk around. Trust me, your body will thank you for that. Because you know what they say, sitting is the new smoking. So do what your senpai says. For every hour you spend sitting down, spend 20 of it walking around. Okay, hit like and subscribe for making it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for listening to the end. Also, Jeremy Senpai is wishing you a good day.